Anyway, the wife decided she wanted to try her hand with the weed whacker. So I said, okay, let her try it. She wants to learn. The only thing is, I mean, she knows how to use it. Starting it sometimes is an issue because it sits for such a long time. But she doesn't throttle it. She just full gunnel, you know. So, but anyway, as I was saying, there used to be a wall here, right where this step is here, and there was a door right here, and this door is what used to enter into the living room, which also had the closet. Come through here, this was a kitchen area, like, you know, this was cabinet, so he used to do little work here as well, but it was also part of their kitchen, so it was a twofold. And then back here, oh, this was a potbelly stove here, and above it I had an old squirrel cage. Alright, and the squirrel cage was used naturally to circulate the air from the potbelly stove. And then this was a little two table, you know, a one table, two chair eating area. And then again, that was the bathroom over in here. So, and then when they would come in through here, if they were working in the yard and things, and you know, they would undress and hang their clothing, you know, their dirty clothes that they just worked in the yard with all day out here. And that's kind of how it was. So the thing is, it's big, but it's not really, well, it's not usable in a way that I need it to be usable. So, I mean, because we have all these little walls in between. Now this center wall I took out, and I took a couple pieces of 2x6 and I sandwiched a piece of plywood between them, and I made a rafter here, you know, carrying beam, because this is the main carrier. 2x4s doubled up down right to the concrete, so that took care of that. But I'm thinking once I add on the back, see, now I will have a somewhat square, all usable space. So then I can start organizing here and start to see what I can rip out and can't rip out. Like, for instance, do I really need the rest of that wall there? I don't really need that wall there. Alright, so I can go over and put a little carrier across the top if I need one. But is that wall in the way? No, it's giving me some shelving space. So, you know, believe it or not, this chimney is the biggest issue. But again, I'm not going to eliminate the chimney. You know, I mean, that's all there is to it. But I think by taking all this wall and stuff and all this out of here, you know, and all this out, blowing it right out like I'm saying, I think that's going to be the best thing. And then again, give me a lot of square space to use, because that's what I need, you know. I need that square space. I need a space that I can organize to what I need and not have to organize around things that I can't move, if you know what I mean. Now that used to be the door to go out. I closed that in with a set of barn doors temporarily. And they're going to stay there, so I got to finish them off. Only to give myself a little more room, and because in the wintertime the boys want to spend time with me, and we pick up all that stuff out there, you know, so I can plow. So they have no place to really lay out there, and I don't want them laying out in the winter. Here. Hey, give it a break. So, but what I do is I close the doors, and there's windows on the bottom parts of each one of those doors, so the boys can lay in there and lay in here and yet look out.